Hi guys, this is Almighty Hydra, bringing you Game 3 of the C vs Pure set for the 2008 OSL. C took the first game when Pure did a very premature carry strategy, and with a bit of luck and some great timing, Pure was able to win the second game, and C's very strange decision to counter-attack there didn't really help him. Anyway, we come to Andromeda now for the third game. C looks like he's again going to wall in his base. No doubt he wants to take that middle only, build a couple of factories and then expand to the bottom bit. And some natural on the lower ground. Pure, I should think, I'm not too sure really what he's going to do. But there's no sign of any kind of proxy play at the moment. It's going to be straight up play for Pure, which is going to be a good idea. He'll probably do best, especially against the wall-in, just to play a straight-up game here. Anyway, looks like Pure's going to go for 14 Nexus down his middle only. Now that's interesting. Might kind of implies going to go for some kind of early rush strategy involving a lot of Zealots or Dragoons maybe. Because if he's got the extra minerals, he'll be able to produce a lot more gateway units, whereas if he was going for the extra gas down at the natural, then it would imply probably, well, more likely anyway, that he'd be going for tech. The gas still going down for Pure, so it's not that late, so he's obviously not going for an all-in Zealot-based strategy or anything silly like that. I'm going to say silly because that really won't work against a wall-in Terran, and I think Pure is obviously good enough to know that. Now this is interesting, notice that C only has one SCV mining his gas, that probably means he's going to go for an expansion. He's got the factory down, so there's going to be another one factory CC build, the same build he did last game. And he's going to put the CC probably at the middle only, behind the wall. Andromeda allows Terran players to do that, and that's why often I've heard commentators say that Andromeda favours Terrans because of this. However, it does seem to be fairly balanced. I've seen a fair share of Protoss as well on this map. You see Protoss be able to take over the middle, so it's by no means kind of an instant win map for Terran. Just the one Marine from C obviously wants to get this command center out as quickly as possible. However, what you don't do when you're building a go for an expansion build is cut SCVs. You always build SCVs. Your minerals slowly melt up to 400 and then you get the command center down. At least that's what I do. The reason you would do that, of course, is because if you have your command center building SCVs all the time, your economy is going to be a lot better off and you have a lot more SCVs to kind of transfer over once the minimal only command center is up. Anyway, C is building this command center out of position. I don't know whether that means he's going to take the natural instead of the minimal only. He has successfully killed off the scouting probe of Pure, but C has also been denied the scout by one of Pure's Zealots. A second probe here coming in for C. He's not going to be able to get past the wall in, I don't think. No, he can't get past the wall in. Anything that's Zealot proof is also worker proof, because they're the same size. Yep, so neither player knows what the other one is up to. It's very interesting that C has decided to build that command center out of position. I myself might have just put the command center down at the middle only and built up a few factories and built lots of vultures or something. Vultures are always good in Terran vs Protoss because of spider modes. And today I learned how to actually do the patrol micro thing where you can run around and use the patrol key to take out Zealots. It works really well, but the main reason they used is for spider mines. You put spider mines everywhere, it gives you map control. Zealots aren't able to run in and get at your tanks because they just get eaten up by the mines. And it forces the Protoss player to get an observer out as well. That's interesting. C moves the command center now to the middle only. Maybe he decided that taking the natural wasn't such a good idea after all or something. And yeah, he's going to transfer a few SCVs over to the middle only. He's getting the engineering bay up and another command center for the natural. So he's going to play very defensively at first, get his economy up and make sure that he can not get outproduced, like was the case at the start of last game. However, yeah, the middle only was down for Pure quite early on. You see he's only got 3 gateways out, he's also taking his natural as well. So both players pretty evenly matched economically. The military advantage, Pure does have that currently at the moment, but Siege Mode is now upgraded for the Terran, so there'll be no problems there in terms of defence, and the missile turrets are now going up to prevent any kind of Reaver harass. Also, C is cutting through this, what do you call it, power generator thing. That's going to allow him to put a missile turret on that little ridge there, maybe a siege tank on the ridge there, to get an earlier warning when a shuttle is firing. Anyway, telemetry now going down. Oh, excuse me. I'm very tired. I shouldn't actually be commentating right now. I should really be sleeping because I've got work tomorrow morning. Anyway, there haven't been many SC games out, so I just really wanted to watch some and thought about some doing commentaries as well. The expansion just coming online for both players. There's a couple of Dragoons pushing out here. They're not going to be able to get very far, but I think there's just kind of a distraction. They thought to kind of use it as a virtual container, as it were, to allow Pure to be able to take his 4th base, which he's doing. He's taking it to the 9 o'clock position. His 9 o'clock position bases, the 9 and 3 bases, are actually quite good on this map. They're very easily defendable. They've got gas. They're not easily kind of cliffable or anything like that, or siege tankable. Anyway, now we have 3 command centers pumping SCVs, so C's economy is going to be on fire, and as you can see, he's going to capitalise on this. He's going to put in extra factories. He's upgrading things in his machine shop, and he's just going to be able to produce a bunch of units. I'd be surprised if we see like 4, 5, maybe even 6 factories up for the Terran very soon. In the meantime, there's still 3 gateways out for the Protoss. He's building pylons for preparation for getting another one. He's got a robotic facility up and observers out already. So that means that an early push with Spider-Mans is not going to be very effective. Therefore, at this moment, the game is pretty much a standoff. Academy now going up for C, and he's got his armory out already, so early upgrades, combat station, starport going up. He needs to actually build the starport anyway. I don't know if C's planning some sort of vulture drop here, but you need the starport up anyway, because you need to be able to get the science facility. And the science facility is useful not only for science vessels, which come into play in the late game, Protoss versus Terran, but you also need it to get the higher levels of upgrade. Right, with the 4th base coming online for Pure, he's going to take an economic advantage. However, C is now on the prowl. His vultures out. He's going to scout for these expansions. That pylon wall is going to be a dead giveaway. There's an expansion there. That's interesting. C sent his vultures all the way around in an attempt to get past the Dragoon wall, but Pure is right on top of him there. Obviously, as an observer, that Pure has hanging around outside C's natural saw the vultures and which way they were going.